Hey everybody, it's Ron from Ron's Basement. Thank you for joining me today. I have a video update for you regarding the gold market. So let's dive right in. What is there to be excited about right now within the precious metals mining sector? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You have nothing to be optimistic about. As a matter of fact, you should probably sell all of your physical gold, that barbarous relic, and your precious metal mining stocks, because if you've experienced anything like me over the last, let's say, 6, 7, 8 weeks, feels like a blur, your portfolio and your net worth has been obliterated. So, yeah, there's nothing to be optimistic about. Absolutely nothing. It's darkest before dawn. Well, it keeps getting darker. It's what it feels like. Um, so, since we're talking about mining companies, why don't we dig a little deeper and see if there's anything to be optimistic about? But boy, the sentiment right now, I mean, when I bought yesterday, August, I don't know, 17th, whatever it was, Wednesday, 2021, I bought some more Equinox and I bought some more Fortuna. And I am not buying any more precious metal mining stocks. I have way too much of my personal investable capital right now committed to the precious metals mining sector. Of course, they've dropped some more today. It's just really been just challenging. I mean, the sentiment is, and what I was going to say is like, I don't know, like when I think about like my mining stocks right now, and I think about like where things are, I just feel like sick. And I'm hoping, I'm going to be optimistic that that's a good sign. That means I know a lot of other people are feeling that way when you read Twitter and whatnot. People are just, that maybe this is getting near a capitulation point. But I thought that a couple times. So maybe sentiment is, getting to a point where it can't get much worse. Although every time I think that, it does get much worse. But at some point, rest assured, sentiment will bounce back. And when it does, it could be violent. It could be a violent move to the upside. But I don't even want to think about that. I'm just right now wallowing in what it feels like to hold precious metal mining stocks. Okay, on the bright side, last week I did, a week ago today, as a matter of fact, Thursday of last week, I called the bottom, my one and only of my entire career. There's never been one, and there will never be another bottom call by me in the precious metals mining sector. I called the bottom of gold. It was about 1750. I think today, right now, I don't know, it's 1780. It has gone up. So I'm bragging while I still can that my bottom call last week is still holding. And that is something to be optimistic about. Let's not forget, we have almost $1,800 gold, 1780, 1790 per ounce. It's unbelievable what's happened to the mining stocks in that environment, but it's happened and it is what it is. I guess it's sentiment, but $1,800 gold can generate some really nice cash flow for most of these mining companies. And there's this chart out there. I don't know if you've seen it. It shows that like when you net out the cost of inflation, that like the mining sector, the precious metals mining sector, is the only sector that's actually generating positive free cash flow. All these other sectors, when you factor in, I think it's inflation, are negative. So that's something to be optimistic about, the gold price. A company called Palantir, I don't know, Palantir, PLTR, I think is their symbol. It's this like top secret artificial intelligence company that does all this weird, secretive work for the government and big companies. They actually bought $50 million worth of gold for their treasury. I don't know. It's definitely not a bad thing, and it's very interesting, especially that a company is now buying gold for their treasury, but that this like kind of real elite software artificial intelligence company was the one who did it. The other final thought, I mean, again, with $1,800 gold, you can buy companies that are making net income on a accounting GAAP basis, but also positive free cash flow. You can buy a lot of these companies right now for less than the value of their assets. It's just, I mean, if the gold price stays where it is, or could possibly even go up, this could be a great time to be buying. But man, it just does not feel good to own or buy precious metals mining stocks right now. Which again could be a very strong contrarian indicator that now's the time to do it. But it's scary. And again, if you can buy these companies for less than the value of their assets, less than the book value of their assets, like I think Equinox Gold has a market cap of like 1.8 billion right now, somewhere in that range. And I know that the book value of their assets, less debt, the net tangible assets they have is higher than that. And I know they're making positive free cash flow. And I know they're making some net income. And I know they're growing. But I also know their stock is in the toilet. So, with all the other precious metal mining sectors, don't make any decisions based upon my video. I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.